Are we gonna need to get closer?
You can, but you can see it from there. So, if you did anyone have your observation? Do you have your observation logs?
Yes, I
Everyone
do.
have them?
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, don't worry. If not everyone has them, don't worry. But I want you to make some observations out loud, one at a time. Me here. So what do we have some observations? Yes. Sponge is red. Okay, we have red sponges. Fair enough.
That water
It seems as if the red sponge is what made that water red.
Ah, so that was an inference, right? But I want observations. So you could say this liquid is also red. Do we know if it's water?
Liquid is also red. No.
Looks like water, right?
It is a liquid.
It's a liquid and it's red.
That is a liquid and it's purple.
Liquid and it's purplish, right?
No, it's not.
Greenish, something, right? Different liquid probably.
Yeah.
So observation looks like it's a different liquid. Inference could be a different liquid. We don't know.
There's two different size sponges.
Yeah. So we have this little baby sponge back here, right? There.
Aw.
Did you cut that off as well?
I don't know.
I bet you did.
Making observations.
Oh.
So, do you observe anything missing from this sponge?
A
Yes.
chunk. Yeah.
Maybe that right there. But do you observe this? Yeah, it's got pores like a sponge, right? Because it's a sponge.
SpongeBob, red.
Right?
Sponges were once alive.
Not this type of sponge, but there are animals that are sponge. Phylum Peripera, right? Kingdom Animalia, Phylum Peripera class. I don't know. Sponge-tastic.
There you go.
So let's make some inferences now. What do you infer would happen if I dumped the red sponge into the red liquid?
Nothing.
It would soak up the redness.
Soak up the red.
Right. Would anything happen to it other than it would soak up stuff?
It'll get clearer.
Might get clearer because it would lose some of its redness to the water, right? Or whatever's in there. Well, let's test your.
Sponge might get larger.
Oh.
That's sick. You do it again. Oh, that made my day, actually.
And what happens when
So, let's
the
make
red
an op-
comes back when
Wait, are you gonna
push
put it in the blue and it's gonna turn red?
Ah. Aha. If you're ever a science teacher, this is what science teachers call a discrepant event, because something that you think is going to happen doesn't happen. In fact, the opposite of what you think is going to happen. Yeah. So, don't worry about that. So, I need a glove for this next stuff, or this next
Or are
bit.
you just gonna dunk that whole thing
I'm going
in?
to take the big sponge. I'm going to go with the big boy here.
Well, I just bring the gloves out.
Because I'm not forward thinking, that kind of person. Like,
Can I,
in the
can
moment.
I do it?
I'd rather you not.
Oh, you didn't.
I mean, I'd rather you would, but I'm not playing. That's what I'm trying to say.
Because you wanna look cool and do it yourself.
And I don't want to get much yourself hurt.
Ow!
Something like that. Careful.
Is it like a
So-
ribbon thing?
So red sponge, big red sponge, right? Ah,
With the accent
a little bit, right? Except it's not that
Shamrock
weird.
guy?
Weird beard.
embedded.
So there you
You're
go.
not yelling all the time.
Also true, right? So we dip it in the blue, and it becomes red.
Oh my god, can I take that home?
No, unfortunately, you can't.
No.
Do you stop by for the fruit, or do you have a question?
Actually, I need the earth science test that Nick missed, because I have him for resource Nick's logo.
Okay,
Okay, can I just take it off the,
there isn't one
okay, then
ready right now.
I will tell him then he can take it next week
Let me,
during exam week. No,
hold
go
on, wait, I might have just one slice of it.
So what is this?
We don't know yet, but we're trying to figure out what it might be.
You know,
Well, I know. I made it. Ha! Ha! Here it is. Oh, fuzz. I wrote on it.
Ow.
So the right answers would be great.
Oh, wait, here's another one I didn't write on.
Cool.
Oh, no, that's
Yeah.
Skylar Turkey's test. Who doesn't...
Yeah.
Well,
Don't worry about it, you know what? What the hell?
that's
He
pencil.
can take it, you know what, can I erase those?
Yeah, I don't need it anymore.
All right.
Sorry
You
about
sure?
that. Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Wait, here's another copy. Here it is. Here's the original. I haven't written on that. There you go.
I'll take that, because he really should take it.
Yeah. Oh, wait, here's a stapled copy. Wow. Okay, we're good.
You have more than you think.
I know.
Okay, so what is that?
So that's one she's
Tell me
gonna
later.
run to.
I will,
I wanna
yeah.
know. That was very cool, by the way.
But she's not from this school.
So, we can continue dunking here. We can get the entire thing, maybe. Make it all red,
That didn't work. Oh, wait.
right?
It's just still got some black liquid in it.
Right.
Why can't you start it off as black instead of red?
Because that's not how this works. Oh. There you go.
Too much.
Time to accept. So we can actually grip it down this way. You can watch it change.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, so what's going on, do you think?
It's like
Cultural
this.
diffusion.
Good, but not quite. Good term. So what do you think's happening?
That's global.
Change of color, but
Manifest
why?
destiny.
I think you're still to turn off that global mode.
Something
Yeah.
smells like AIDS.
It does.
That's creepy.
A little bit.
Wow.
How about that? So what do you think's happening? What do you think I put on the sponge? And what's in here?
Oh God.
Decolorizer. Something acetate.
Nope. But also good. Why is it smelling like eggs? It must be reacting with the latex.
You should take the glove off.
Or when you mix some.
No, because neither of these sponge doesn't smell like eggs. That's kind of weird.
You didn't smell that last period? Or
No.
before that?
I don't know. Anyway, so what do we know that changes colors?
I smelled it before you even dunked it in.
No. What do we know that changes colors?
Animal.
The sponge.
Yeah, sponges, but I mean, what, like we used in class before. Like, to do what?
Chemical.
Acidy and acidic thing.
Acidic and
Basic.
basic, pH, right? So pH indicator. So it turned out that's exactly what I put on here. I put a pH indicator called Congo Red on here.
You told us that before. I heard that.
We've used it when we did the
The
lipid lab,
flames?
right? The lipid lab.
Yeah.
And so Congo Red, turns out this is an acid, right? But I put red food color in it.
I
Tricky.
told you food coloring.
Yeah, and so when you dip the sponge in the acid, Congo Red turns blue.
Oh no, get out of the rain.
But when I put it in here, this is a base, and Congo Red, when it's basic, turns back to red. But I just put blue food color in the base. So that's just a base, that's just an acid. And this is a sponge soaked in Congo Red.
No, just make it all black and make it.
So pretty much, like if there was no food coloring, it wouldn't change colors.
It would. I just put food coloring in there to make it look sneaky. So that would be clear, and that would be clear, and I could dip the red sponge in here and turn it blue.
Would it be the same color?
Yep.
Wait, the red sponge would turn blue. Is there any other color?
If it was, I could use a different indicator. So I could use phenolphthalein, or I could use, well, I don't have it prepared, you have to soak the sponge and then dry it. But yeah, so I could make it change many different colors. And if you go on YouTube and type in indicator sponge, you can find a bunch of people doing this with different colors. But it's pretty cool.
Can we watch more like of the fainting llama things?
It's a goat, and no, sorry.
The fainting go.
But I think that's pretty cool. Great party trick if you can sneak in a sponge and 2 beakers.
Oh,
Three
Three
beakers,
beakers.
3 beakers, and some tongs, and some gloves,
And a little mini.
and a little mini beaker, and a little mini sponge. So great party trick.
It's on your skin.
Well, this is an acid and a base. It's not a very strong acid.
Why do you have the little mini one?
I was testing it out before. Didn't want to use the whole sponge.
Oh.
Plus, look, mini sponge.
Sponge is cute.
Excited.
SpongeBob with red.
There you go.
That's
So,
what I said.
yeah, great party trick. Really cool stuff, I think. But there you go. That's your for today. Sorry, there's no explosions or things, but I think it's pretty
Can
nifty.
you set the sponge on fire?
I could, but I'm not.